It's May 2014, and I'm singing and twirling on the beach in the rain while my dog dances beside me. Everything is going my way. I just got promoted, and with that came a nice raise. I'm thrilled to be looking at condos on the Cape. I'm finally going to be buying my own place. In July, I meet a great guy who liked me just the way I was, and I thought, wow, maybe he could be the one. In October, I decided to move to Boston instead of the Cape so I could be closer to the guy. And when my lease was up in the summer of 2015, I did, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made. I could spend more time with my boyfriend, and I lived closer to my girlfriends, and there was loads more to do in Boston than in my previous city. But rents in Boston are a lot higher than mortgages on Cape Cod, and I was paying twice as much in rent as I was before. The commute to work was longer than I expected, and the guy, as it turned out, was far from the one. He wasn't even the three. By February of 2016, the anxiety of it all was taking a toll on relationships with both family and friends. I became withdrawn and started taking out my frustrations on them. I found myself in my therapist's office asking her, at what point do people consider themselves crazy? She told me if I felt that bad, that she could arrange partial hospitalization, day-long outpatient therapy, if need be. My brain was telling me terrible things. I'm losing my friends, I'll be alone forever, I'm gonna live paycheck to paycheck, forget about traveling or ever having any fun. I'll have to work until I die, alone. They say depression lies. It was telling me some whoppers, and I believed all of them. The following week, I burst into my therapist's office in tears. I got in a terrible fight with my close friend, and now I don't think we're friends anymore. Then my boyfriend and I broke up on Valentine's Day. It's funny now, you can laugh at that. I felt I was beginning to break with reality. My therapist simply said, "Do you want me to make the call?" I just sat there sobbing, I did that too, sobbing uncontrollably into my hands and nodded. Many people don't nod, though, because most people think that nodding in that moment means they're crazy, and nobody wants to be labeled crazy. Nodding, but I found quite the opposite to be true. Nodding didn't mean I was crazy. Nodding meant I was smart. Nodding meant that I was brave. Nodding meant I didn't succumb to pride. Nodding meant I got help. And by March of 2017, merely a year later, here's what I knew to be true. 1, people who seek help aren't crazy. They're normal people like me who happen to be going through a particularly rough patch and need extra support. 2, people who get help get better. Thank you. And that was so hard to believe when I first started. I kept wondering if I would ever be that carefree spirit singing to myself on the beach ever again. And 3, gradually, the pain faded and the lies were silenced, and I started feeling good again. It's November 2018, and I'm happy.